Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a love reading. We're going to be looking at what is going on with the person you're connected to. We're going to have a look at the energy kind of surrounding the situation, whatever it is. You should know once I start pulling cards and once I start channeling if you resonate with the message or not. We have abandon left out on the bottom. So someone feels like they were left out in the cold. This person, could have abandoned this connection, or maybe this is someone who, if you're not in contact, they're feeling very left out in the cold of your energy. Maybe you have a very warm energy, I'm seeing the Sun card. So this person could be feeling a lack of light, happiness, energy, or I keep seeing the Sun card. So you could be someone who's going through a glow up. And maybe this person is watching you, feels left out in the cold. Anyway, let's have a look at what you need to know. We have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Whoops. Let's try again. I had a bit of a weird day with my readings yesterday. I filmed a reading. I filmed a love reading 3 times, and each time there was something wrong with it. So I finally stopped. It was the same reading each time too. It was the same energy coming through. Anyway, so I'm curious if that's going to show up in this reading. We have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. So you could have been chasing a connection where maybe someone was resilient to change, or someone was resisting changing, and maybe you're not chasing this person anymore, and maybe that's why they're feeling left out in the cold. When I say chasing, that energy that came through with the flower and the spider, I was kind of seeing you as the sun. So you could have been chasing someone who wasn't, treating you well. I mean, this is the person that's coming through in the reading. So this person that you were dealing with possibly was taking your energy for granted. And maybe, you were overlooking some of you could have been chasing someone who, again, wasn't treating you in the right way, wasn't respecting you. Let's keep going. We have return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Interesting. Before I started this reading, I saw a really interesting podcast clip, video. I don't know what to call it. But it was about how if you want to change the dynamic within a connection, you have to detach. Like if there's, especially with that chasing and the resistance card, if you keep chasing a situation like that, even though you're being mistreated, then it doesn't give the opportunity for growth and change. Anyway. And that's why I always say it's about, it's about not putting up with that behavior, Anyway. Let's see what comes out. We have withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. So someone is feeling like the first card was abandoned, left out in the cold. So someone is like on the outside looking in. And here we have withdrawn. So someone feeling, the thing about this withdrawn card is it's similar to that abandoned card. It's giving me 5 of Pentacles energy. It's also a bit of hermit energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have finality, whatever that word is. Farewells, leave behind, closure. And what's interesting is there's a mask laying on the bench here, and it could have been that, I spoke about that for a reason. I spoke about no longer chasing a connection that you felt, that you knew deep down was not for your highest good, or that person was not treating you or valuing your energy. Maybe you needed to learn a lesson in that. And, it could be that after you walked away, or after there was an ending here, that this person finally took that mask off. What I mean by that is maybe this person is finally allowing themselves to feel the sadness of losing you. But let's look at it. On the bottom, it is like hermit energy. So we've got someone reflecting, someone withdrawn from you, not talking to you. It could be that you withdrew your energy. Take it as it resonates. So let's see what you need to know about this. We have breaking point. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through, that you hit your breaking point. That's what I'm feeling, that you hit your breaking point with this person. And again, that mask on the bench, you could have, I'm hearing you could have taken off your rose-colored glasses. And there's something about the ending between you feeling very final this time, is what I'm hearing, or whatever ending happened, if it was the first ending, like if this was the first time you're separating from this person. I'm getting that it might not be the first time, because with that card, there's something that feels very final to your person. And I feel like it's causing them to kind of realize their true feelings here. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups too. Anyway, breaking point. So I feel right now you could be in an energy of experiencing better things in your life, experiencing, hang on. I was just talking about how I was seeing the Eight of Cups, and I was just about to talk. You'll hear my cat making noise in the background right now. I was just about to say maybe you're releasing a lot from your life, and my cat went and peed in the litter box. Anyway, I had to pause it so that you didn't hear it. Anyway, so you could be releasing things. That's a weird one. But what I'm seeing here, the energy that's coming through, again, I'm just going to repeat myself, broken record. I feel with that flower and the spider, I feel like you hit your breaking point with this person, and you had to stop pursuing this connection because it wasn't for it wasn't for your highest good, or it wasn't aligning with you anymore. And we have peace on the bottom. So again, I feel like you hit your breaking point where you needed to take back your power and find peace within. This could have been a connection that caused you a lot of anxiety, or I'm hearing mind ache. And I feel like you're someone who has clarity about this situation right now. And it's interesting because that's reminding me of the purple flower that was in the chasing card with the spider. Anyway, I want to say, I feel like your person is hitting their breaking point right now, or 10 of Wands energy. So I feel like they're feeling very burdened, very overwhelmed in their life. We have intuition, distracted. Okay, so this person intuitively knows that there's a strong bond here. This person has been distracting themselves, is what I'm hearing. Because we have intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So this person has an inner knowing that, there's something that needs to happen here. They have an inner knowing about, like, an intuitive feeling about this connection. They could, have had intuitive thoughts too about some of the things they need to work on, but it's clear to me this person, distracts themselves. And I feel like by distracting themselves and keeping their mind busy, they are numbing that intuition energy, or they've been resisting listening to their intuition. And it just feels like the universe is working really hard to try and get them to hear. It's really weird. I'm seeing this clip that I saw once. It was like a funny video about, it was actually about twin flames, and it was of the masculine like running down the street completely oblivious of all the lessons that they need to learn. And it was somebody said, it was like ancestors, spirit guides, like, is it chloroform? They like chloroformed the masculine to try and get them to wake up. Anyway, I was seeing that. Interesting. So we do have distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. So it feels like there is a delay in this person coming forward or having this awakening, because I do feel like this is someone who tried to, I'm hearing they could have tried to numb their intuition and this telepathic bond with you with substances for some of you, or lifestyles or vices. I'm hearing it doesn't have to be like alcohol. It could, like, I'm even seeing somebody, you know, video games, hanging out with friends, like someone constantly trying to keep busy so that they can't feel that telepathic bond with you, or it's like someone was very much resisting this. Anyway, like this could have been someone who, instead of listening to their intuition and reflecting and trusting their intuition, they could have tried to, again, distract themselves and not think about it. Interesting. We have we have obscurity, and it came out in reverse. So it feels like we have broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. This is exact. Look, we have twin flame on the bottom. Oh my gosh. So what I'm seeing is, I feel like you brought some of this person's shadows to light, like a twin flame would. We have mirroring, shared feelings, reflection, and then we have a broken mirror. So it feels like, again, all that energy that I was picking up on, it was like leading me down, or it was leading to this energy right here. And with this obscurity card in reverse, someone's perception of themselves has been shattered here. You know, you could have went through a time where you, again, took off those rose-colored glasses and realized, oh my gosh, I'm chasing someone who is mistreating me. And that could have, you know, shattered your perception of yourself. You could have had like huge realizations about the way that maybe you have chased situations like that in the past, or how you did overlook some things that you knew were maybe, I'm hearing yellow flags. And I feel like you illuminated this person's shadows, and now their perception of themselves is shattering, is what I'm hearing. They're starting to see some of the things that you saw. Very interesting. I am getting the energy that this is someone who was very hesitant to look at their shadows. Again, this could have been someone who just, instead of, I'm hearing something about when people break up. When people break up, if they don't take the time to heal and reflect and learn about why it went wrong, about themselves, not if they don't. What am I trying to say? I'm getting the energy of someone who, instead of doing that, instead of like grieving thinking about and reflecting, well, what did I do that caused this relationship to end? This could have been someone who, oh, I'm hearing the word discarded, which I don't like. But this could have been someone who was just like, it's a them problem. I'm just going to go out and find somebody new, or I'm just going to go out and party, or I'm just going to throw myself into work. I don't need to change. And I feel like their perception of themselves is being shattered right now. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the person I was trying to channel yesterday, because that's kind of what it's feeling like. But let's keep going. I don't want to mention too much about that unless it comes through again. So we have twin flame and this, you know, very strong bond between the two of you. And we have confessions. Okay, let's keep going. And, you know, I'm hearing you could have been someone, or you could be someone, sorry. You could be someone who, I'm hearing you could be someone who thought this was your twin flame, and maybe you're going through, maybe your belief in the twin flame journey is being shattered right now. Like maybe you are starting not to believe in it. That's not going to be for all of you. We have sorrow, loss, grief, depression. So I am seeing a progression of energy here. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can see, like if you've noticed. Distance could be symbolic, but we have a breaking point. Once this person hits that breaking point, and again, I feel like you went through this within this connection. I feel like you hit your breaking point, and once you hit that breaking point, you were able to hear your intuition. You were able to face your fears, face your shadows. Anyway, I'm seeing a breaking point. Once that breaking point happens, they're able to hear their intuition. And then we have, you know, shadow work being done. We have the heartbreak, them feeling the pain, and then that goes into the sorrow and regret and missing your energy. Remember I mentioned the sun. Anyway, and we have healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. So I feel like you're healing and releasing this connection, and this person is also going through the same. But like I always say, I feel like it happens in a delay. I feel like maybe all of this happened for you a while ago, you know? So let me just see if it's also like this person feeling like you've released them for good is what I'm hearing, because like that card said, no second chances. No, it didn't say that. Maybe you said that. I don't know why I said that. That's interesting. So yeah, distance could be here. So let's look at breaking point. We have, what did I say? What did I say? I said you could have hit a breaking point where you had to 8 of Cups and release it and leave it in the past. We have releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. So I feel like you hit your breaking point. And this, you know, this energy, look, we have this beauty, that's Empress energy. Anyway. So like you, I feel like this person is going to hit their breaking point where they put down those burdens, where they release the resistance, is what I'm hearing. Let's look at intuition. We have self-growth, self-focused soul finding. And that is telling me that this person's intuition is guiding them to stop distracting themselves and go within. Because remember, on intuition, we had distraction. And now we have nourish coming out. So this person's intuition is trying to get them to go within, to reflect everything that I was talking about when two people break up or when a relationship ends, instead of just, you know, moving on very quickly and jumping into dating and finding someone else and distracting yourself with all these other things. You're supposed to be stopping and reflecting and healing. Anyway, you could have intuitively been guided to do all this yourself because, like I said, this is, you know, there is the energy of twin flame coming through, and you do go through very similar things, but not at the same time. And again, I see it in my readings that whoever is the masculine, not talking about gender, experiences what you're experiencing at a delay, at a later date, you know? Sometimes it's years. Now, with obsession on the bottom, as this person taps into their intuition, trusts their inner knowing, starts to heal, starts to look at themselves, look at their shadows, they start to feel drawn back to you as they heal. But anyway, let's keep going. Obscurity in reverse. We have only you. So this is someone who's concealing from you that you're the only one for them, that they're craving you. So look, longing, craving, aching, wanting. So this is someone who is hiding that and concealing that from you right now. With it in reverse, it does feel like this could be something this person wants to tell you. They could have a fear about how they feel so attached to you and how they only want you. If this is someone who did date other people, I feel like they realized that they didn't feel the same connection. Remember that chemistry card? And I feel like this is someone who's been concealing and possibly afraid to feel that attached to you. Like you could be dealing with someone who is, you know, anxious avoidant. So the more attached they feel, the more they avoid. Interesting. For some of you, I shouldn't laugh, but for some of you, this person thinks if you are spiritual or you are, you know, into like witchcraft and things like that, or like spells, I feel like this person may think that you've like put a spell on them. I'm just going to say it. I heard it, so I have to say it. That won't be for all of you. And I'm hearing, I think it's from Hocus Pocus. I put a spell on you. Interesting. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's look at the broken mirror. One thing I wanted to mention, because this is coming out in this row, is with this card, I said, I feel like you shined a light on this person's shadows. And we have, look at this. We have a feminine screwing in a light bulb. Just saying. Because that's what I was seeing. I was seeing a light coming on. Anyway. Broken mirror. So it looks like this person, you could have brought to light some of their Knight of Wands energy. So inconsistencies, their hot and cold behavior, avoidance, running. But this final card is coming out again. And I'm going to put it here. With this broken mirror and the possibilities card, it feels to me like this person feels like, again, you have released them, that you won't give them another chance. And that could be why this person's perception of this has completely shattered, is what I'm hearing. We have someone feeling, you know, loss here, feeling like this is the end, like you're done with this. And again, I said no second chances, which I don't know why I said that. So you could have said to this person, I'm not giving you another chance, or there will be no second chance here. You know, I'm even seeing that that could have been something this person said to you and is now regretting, you know? So we do have divine feminine coming out here. And, you know, that's what I was kind of seeing in that card, the healing. I said, you know, perhaps this person feels like you truly have released them. So that's what we have, my friend. So we're going to see. Let's get into this. We're going to see what you need to know about this person. We're going to go to tarot. So we do, interesting, we have chemistry on the bottom, attraction, spark, passion, divine feminine. You know, they feel this hard to explain bond with you, that it feels like nobody else really compares to your energy. And we have commitment here. And it's interesting because two of these people are under a veil. Anyway. So I grabbed this deck, and interestingly enough, the moon is on the bottom, which I find very interesting because of, you know, the energy that came out about shadows and healing and divine feminine energy, and you know, possibly shining a light on this person's shadows. They could have been resisting healing. You could be dealing with a Pisces. And we have the Tower. And the Seven of Swords. Oh, see? You could have released this chasing and toxicity card. I won't repeat myself. And then we have Six of Cups. So this person's behaviors could have stemmed from childhood wounds. It's also the energy of a soul contract, a soul connection, longing. So, you know, maybe you denied that tower from happening, or maybe you tried to keep that tower from happening because you felt this soul connection with this person. Anyway, let's get into it. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. How interesting. Taking your power back, maybe. You know, nurturing yourself. We have a card flipped over. What are you? Five of Swords in reverse. So Five of Swords in reverse is lingering resentment, desire to reconcile, desire to forgive. So there could still be lingering resentments on your side. There's definitely a desire to reconcile here. Why am I doing that? I'll keep it in reverse. So let's keep going. Or that's... Did I cut it? Your person's energy. I don't know. I don't know if I cut the deck. I'm just going to shuffle one more time. We have the Eight of Cups. This person could be watching you. We have Strength, an Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm hearing a few things. It could have taken you inner strength to release this connection and to start working on yourself. We do have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, the energy of self-improvement. It's an independent energy, working on your self-worth, working on your business, you know. Nine of Pentacles is about knowing that everything you need comes from within. So maybe you needed to have the inner strength to start to embody that energy and to start to invest in yourself is what I'm hearing. Now, with the Strength card here, the Strength card can talk about, we had that Twin Flame card come out, and the Strength card can talk about an unbreakable bond, like one that cannot be recreated or destroyed. Anyway, you know, you could have, again, seen the shadows of this person, but also had such a strong bond with them that you also saw the softer sides of them as well. At times you could have felt like you were, you know, dealing with a lion. So where do we want to begin? I want to know what you need to, what is the main thing you need to know about this connection? What is the main thing you need to know about this connection? We have the Nine of Wands and the Magician. So there is an energy, if you are manifesting a different version of this, like if you are manifesting a healed version of this, there is this energy with Nine of Wands of don't give up, you're almost there. The Nine of Wands can be also, you could be someone who's questioning this journey. You could be someone who's hitting a breaking point when it comes to the twin flame journey, like, and your thoughts on it. It's something that, you know, the feminines do have to go through, where they hit that pivotal point where they have to trust their intuition and say to hell with my ego. Anyway, with the Nine of Wands, it can represent someone who is wounded and weary from battle, but perseveres with hope and determination. It can symbolize the final stretch. You're almost there. So there is that type of energy coming through. Look, we have the Lovers here. Oh my goodness. So, you know, if you are manifesting a divine union between the two of you, Spirit's saying don't give up, like keep working on yourself, keep doing, you know, the things that you're doing. Now with the Nine of Wands, I'm hearing this person could have, you and this person could have had a lot of baggage coming into this connection. And it's possible this person, you know, Nine of Wands is a bit of victim mentality, wounded warrior. So, you know, your person could have struggled with that. Anyway, I want to look at both of your energies just to get a clearer message. So let's look at your person's energy. We have Four of Swords, rest, reflection, contemplation. So this isn't, if you look at these, this sword is actually like down in this person's head. Not literally, it's probably behind their head, but the symbolism of this sword being down is that this person is having a moment of clarity in separation, Three of Swords. Again, Four of Swords is not a distracted energy. Four of Swords is them thinking about this. For some of you, I heard finally. And we have the High Priestess. So remember I mentioned the veil on that card between the two people. So I feel like this is someone who is having a moment of clarity when it comes to their intuition, which is what I was saying here. Especially with the Ace of Swords being down in this image. It shows a breakthrough moment when it comes to their intuition. And the High Priestess can also be about reprogramming patterns. So like if this person had toxic patterns, you know, reprogramming those, thinking about those, reflecting about those. So I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. Let's look at your energy. Yeah, strength. Very interesting because we have the Emperor on the bottom for you, my friend. So it does feel like you could be going through, I'm hearing many things. Right now, your energy, you know, working on your inner confidence, working on your inner strength. There is an energy of you trying to control that chasing energy, possibly. Having the inner strength to, you know your worth. The Emperor's, there's a lot of confidence here with you, which I really like to see. So right now you're in the energy of, you know, possibly a more masculine energy, not talking about gender, where You're working on, again, your confidence, your strength, your stability. And again, you could be trying to control yourself when it comes to this situation. We have structure, ambition, authority, rationality. So you're trying to be, you know, you could be trying to be rational about this. You could be trying to stay strong in your beliefs about the twin flame journey. Like I said, with the strength card, you could be going through ego tests right now. You could also be, like, twin flames, you could be feeling a very strong connection with your divine masculine right now, telepathically. You could be feeling a pull on their energy because they're pulling on yours. Let's look at the connecting energy. What is this about? So we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse for the connecting energy, which is interesting. Let me grab my book. I already grabbed it. Let me keep looking in it. Interesting. This is very interesting. I'm not sure. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse can be about jealousy. So I'm not sure. This is connecting energy. So I'm not sure if this person is watching you feeling jealous about what you're going through. There was that energy of them feeling left out in the cold and watching you. So it could be that they're jealous of what you're doing. The other thing I'm hearing is there could have been a third party. You know, King of Wands can be like the energy of someone who's very independent. I'm kind of more pulling from the shadow side of the King of Wands, but the King of Wands can be someone very like self-absorbed. And I'm hearing a very specific message here that if there was a third party, you know, I mentioned maybe your person, you would know about this, but maybe your person, you know, instead of healing, just jumped right into a karmic situation. And you could be experiencing a lack of confidence because of that. With both of you are struggling with confidence, and there could be jealousy here. And jealousy comes from a place of lack of self-confidence. It comes from envy, you know? So again, your confidence could be being tested right now because you could have heard something or seen something about this person. Third-party interference doesn't have to be love. You know, you could just be feeling jealous or envious towards whatever this person spends their time and energy focusing on. Take it as it resonates. I want to get into this person's thoughts about this connection. So what are they thinking about when they think about you? What do they think about? We have Five of Swords in reverse. Reconciliation, wanting to make amends, second chance. Seriously. Desire to reconcile. And we have death. So this person thinks about reconciling with you. They think about having a rebirth with you. They think about a fresh start with you. Very interesting. Let's see how they're feeling about you. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords. How interesting. So there is, remember how I said this person could have had toxic patterns? This person could have, I said mind ache. I said they could have caused you mind ache. This person feels anxious about this. They're overthinking about this connection. They're losing sleep because of possibly things they said to you in the past with the Knight of Swords in reverse. That's very like intense arguments, harsh comments, harsh communication. And I just keep thinking back to that freaking purple card, the chasing with the spider. And the fact that I just need to talk about that purple flower for a minute. That is, purple is third eye chakra, you know, which is our intuition. So again, you could have intuitively known that this person wasn't good for you and you could have chased them. The other thing I'm seeing here is that this is someone who's feeling very anxious because you're not pursuing them. We've got Knight of Swords in reverse. So it's like, that's chasing energy. And with it being in reverse, it's like you're no longer chasing this person and it's causing them to, you know, freak out a little. Interesting. It also feels like this person is possibly too anxious to speak to you. But then they think about reconciling with you. Interesting. So let's see. I want to see what's blocking this connection. We have Ace of Swords, clarity. Yes. Truth and clarity, lack of clarity. And remember their current energy, that Ace of Swords is down. So they're going to have this breakthrough moment is what I'm hearing. And I'm burping like a mofo over here. So that's confirmation. And I never say that. So what's blocking this connection? This person has a fear of being vulnerable with you. You know, like I said, with Knight of Swords, it's like they have a lot they want to say, but their anxiety stops them. And, you know, what's blocking this connection? Again, there could have been something with communication. This person could have really denied this breakthrough moment, is what I'm hearing. Oh, I looked at the wrong card. Because on the bottom, we have the Seven of Wands. So the Ace of Swords represents a breakthrough moment and the ability to cut through deception and this blockage in this connection. So again, I'm not saying you couldn't cut through deception. I'm saying that maybe you didn't want to admit that there was deception or deceit or toxicity or toxic patterns, or you know, it could have taken you a while to have that breakthrough moment that you deserved better. Anyway, failure to communicate, clashing perspectives, painful words, which is what they think about, or it's what they feel. They think about those hurtful words that were spoken. This is a doozy of a reading. Seven of Wands. Defensiveness, denial in love, breakup from external pressure. So this person could have been, I still get that this person could have gotten very defensive about some of their shadows. You could have gotten defensive about your shadows, you know, especially if you were mirroring. I feel like you and this person triggered each other. All right, let's see. I'm feeling called to ask what your person is working on right now. Let's see what they're working on. What are you working on, person? Ace of Cups, self-love. Three of Pentacles, how they show up in other connections, how they cooperate with others. Very interesting. So the Ace of Cups, this person focusing on their emotions, focusing on opening up more, being more vulnerable. There is something here. It does look like this person is focused on, you know, a renewal with you. Deeper intimacy. I was hearing self-love, self-confidence as well. So let's look at this person's intentions. The Star. So this is someone who intends to heal this connection, you know. They hope to heal this connection, reconnect. I feel like this person hasn't let you go with that Star card. Star is also wish fulfillment. So this person's intentions are to have wish fulfillment with you. I think it's really interesting too how we have the sun and the moon in the Star card. If that is supposed to be the sun, I don't even know. There's an energy here of healing. And if you look at this, I know you probably can't see it, but we had obscurity in reverse here. And if you look at this image, we have the sun giving clarity. Maybe that is a star, I don't know. And then we have the moon, and if you look at it, the moon is actually dripping. So it does feel like this person intends to reveal something to you, face their fears, kind of reveal to you what they have been healing and reflecting on. I actually want to look up the Star card. Healing from past wounds. The Star in love. Healing from past wounds. Love it. So let's see what action they will take. Action. Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. My friends. So this person will reconnect with you. This person will be reaching out to you. I feel like this one is going to be, there's a bit of a delay here with this reading. Not this reading, this energy. I feel like this person isn't ready. Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't feel they're ready to talk to you at this exact moment, but they will be reaching out to you. We also have Six of Swords here, 6-6, balance, harmony. The Six of Swords is about reconnection, and the Six of Cups is about reunion. And it can be about healing past wounds, healing childhood wounds. Actually, look at this. In this, I was just going to say, sometimes in the Six of Swords, it's a mother and her child, or a parent and their child. And I do feel like there's something here about this person's past affecting this connection. So it feels like maybe they want to tell you the things that they've been healing and the things they're leaving behind. And the fact that we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups shows this person doesn't just want to reconnect with you, they want to reunite with you. There's like, they come in to reconnect and then they stay to try and heal it. What advice do you need about this connection? Okay, that took a while to come out. We have the Hierophant. So your advice, you know, we have the Moon. Oh my gosh. So your advice is to trust your intuition, trust your spiritual intuition above all else, trust your spiritual knowing, work on your shadows, you know, work on releasing. There is an energy, like divine feminine energy here, and it could be that you have, you know, it could be that you still have another lesson to learn from this. Very interesting. The Hierophant is about spiritual wisdom, spiritual evolution, spiritual growth. Maybe you need to, you know, speak to like a mentor of some sort about your journey or about the counterpart journey. I do feel like you're getting tests right now with the Strength and the Moon card. You know, I feel like you could be going through tests of your intuition, tests of your trust in this spiritual connection. I'm hearing focus on your shadow work, focus on your healing, focus on your spiritual growth. especially if you are a divine counterpart, because that will only help. It won't only help you, it'll help this person. And if you're in the energy of F that person, I don't want to help them, then that shows unhealed wounds within you. Anyway, let's look at the outcome of this connection. What is the outcome of this connection? We have the Knight of Wands and Temperance. So it feels like this person, you know, it does feel like there's sudden action here, possibly after a time of not hearing from this person. I also feel like this is showing that this person becomes more consistent, or they heal that inconsistency, that hot and cold energy, that runner energy. The Knight of Wands, I'm so mean to the Knight of Wands. I am so mean to that Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands is also about passion and excitement. So it does feel like there's the potential of reconciliation here with Temperance. And then, you know, excitement being restored to this connection. We do have the Seven of Pentacles, so there's a time of waiting here, you know? And again, when I was telling you to work on yourself, never wait for a connection. You know, working on yourself benefits you and helps you move forward. And the hope is that it helps this person too, you know? Anyway, there's an energy of needing to be very patient, you know, because I do feel like you are dealing with possibly a runner. And there's an energy of patience here, waiting for this to manifest. And again, not waiting for this person, but continuing to grow and evolve and trust in this connection. I'm going to get another one. Well, aren't you interesting? We have the King of Swords and the Fool here. So we do have truth, clarity, and new beginning. This person taking a leap of faith towards you. And the Knight of Wands is also sudden action. So I feel like in the future, this person does take sudden action towards you. They take that leap of faith towards you, truth and clarity. So I'm feeling weirdly called to get a deck that I haven't gotten in ages. It's really strange. Hang on. I've just got to find the book. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to go find the book. All right, so typically for these readings, again, this is weird. I feel like your person's second guessing everything right now, but I haven't used this deck in a very long time. It's called The Journey of Love, and for some reason, I feel so called to get you a card out of this deck. Again, I haven't used this deck in months. I don't know what you need to hear from this deck. I just want to get one card. And if you don't want to hear this, you can feel free to turn it off now. But I feel the need to get you one of these cards for some weird reason. So let's see. Maybe you haven't heard from this person in months, you know? So what this... Okay, then. We have the Cloak, and we have Cosmic Butterfly. So I'm going to read these to you. We have 36, which equals 9. And I think about, you know, you, 9 of Pentacles, you evolving into your higher self. Cosmic butterfly, you are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You are being transformed whilst living. To surrender certainty in favor of openness. To accept the smallness of your everyday life while admitting to the magnificence of your being. To open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. It's so interesting because it's like they're talking about the Queen of Wands and your connecting energy, Queen of Wands in reverse. So it could be why this card is coming out. Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you are living many lifetimes in one. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself and have been blessed with it as a possibility this lifetime. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature? Another life within this one beckons you on now. The message for you from this oracle is, if it feels like your life is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. This could also be your person's energy, I'm hearing. You are going through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. And then we have 50, the cloak. Around you, there is a cloak of your own creation. Perhaps it has served you for a time, like an invisible form of protection, as a way to claim needed solitude. Look, I swear, you and your person, the cloak, the veil. Anyway. Where was I? Perhaps it has served you for a long time, an invisible form of protection, as a way to claim needed solitude, as a way to retreat inside to find out what you truly feel, what you truly need, to find yourself after being lost in an ocean of thought and emotion, not always your own. Yet the time is fast approaching when you will no longer require that cloak. You have attained an integration within, a knowledge of self, that makes it possible for you to connect with the world, with others, in a way that does not leave you lost and struggling to find yourself. You have learned how to hold yourself. You have learned how to do this well enough so that you can successfully hold yourself and hold another too. You don't have to push the world away. You can invite it in and play. And it's funny because I kept picking up on someone like avoiding, you know? So your person could be someone who pushes people away. You could have both pushed people away. Anyway, the message that this oracle brings to you is that you can safely release the forms of security you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from the relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in a deeper relationship. Interesting. So you could be someone, again, who had to learn about boundaries, how to put up boundaries, how to not chase someone who is disrespecting your boundaries. And this is the energy that, you know, there is an energy that after this transformation, you'll be ready to test those boundaries to, what am I hearing? To, you know, if someone's mistreating you, you'll be able to say, you know what? I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me right now. Anyway, so that's what's coming through, my friends. That was a long one. I'm going to leave it there. Maybe I'll just get a few channeled messages. Yeah, I'll do that. It doesn't feel finished. I am manifesting you, your person. Whether they know they are or not, the fact that this person is constantly thinking about you shows that they're subconsciously manifesting you. So we have, I can't even look at you right now. That could have been something that was said between you. This person may have a hard time looking at you right now, looking at your pictures. There's lots of feelings there. You are right. Listen, whatever you revealed to this person about themselves, you are right. Do you even care? Now is not the time. Look at all these blue cards you're getting. Interesting. It's very interesting because this shows this person, remember that jealousy. So this, and that envy. So this person has, you know, their guard up. And we have it right here. Now is not the time, which is what I was hearing. Like this person, I feel like it's going to be a little while before you hear from this person. And we have the yes card. Interesting. Happiest card in the deck. And we have I am terrified on the bottom. Interesting. I lie awake thinking about our future. Four of Swords, confirmation. And remember when I said when I asked, what does this person think about? They think about getting back together with you. They think about the desire to reconcile. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? You have so many choices and options. This person, do you even care? You have so many choices and options. You were right. If I asked you for a second chance or I asked you to stay, would you leave? Anyway. Look, now is not the time. I hope you'll wait for me. And I went on that spiel about not waiting for this person, but just continue forward movement, continue self-improvement, continue doing things that make you happy. You don't want to be physically like sitting around waiting for this person. What's underneath this yes card? Yes! Listen to your heart. Yes! Sorry. I lie awake thinking about our future. My life started when I met you. Nothing compares to you. Anyway, I'm gonna look. So I'm gonna leave it here, my friends. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.